What's up, everybody? Gary here with my buddy Brian Shapiro.
Hi.
There, Dahlonega Dragons. We're up here in North Georgia, getting ready to move some pretty freaking awesome lizards into some pretty freaking awesome cages. Sorry, there's my hand. I forgot my stick. But yeah, so we've got double cages here that we're going to go through a little bit more in depth here in a moment. We're getting ready to go move some pretty rare freaking awesome lizards in here that are almost taller than him because, you know, he's so short. He's walking up this freaking driveway. Got a couple other really cool animals that he has that just want to show y'all real quick because we're iguana people, so let's check this out. Here's the creature we're putting into this new cage. Not really, we're getting, he's getting his nesting box set up because it is a pair of fantastic animals. But just to show just how big these cages are. I mean, there is plenty of space in here. This is probably bigger than a freaking jail cell. And then you got the divider right here. You can close up this window whenever he needs to separate them. And yeah, so we're just gonna finish getting this nest box set up, and then we'll be on to the critters. Alrighty, and here we are. Clearly needs a massive cage upgrade, but we got a pair of Super Bell's Phase. These are supers, right?
Correct.
Super Bell's Phase laces. And she is not very thrilled to be on camera right now. Oh, big yawn. Yeah, so we're getting these guys moved out of here into something much bigger because they've needed it for quite some time, but you can see from the quality of those cages, it'll be worth it. Oh, proud Papa. Yeah, so normally he doesn't wear gloves, but yeah, their nails are just outrageous, and these guys are a little squirmy when he goes to get them. Once they calm down, they're pretty straight. But oh my goodness, letting him walk out that door first. Oh gosh, and we're moving on to the new cage. So let's check in here in just a minute. Oh, let's get this door closed. We'll check in a minute as we put them into the new cage. All right, here we are back. So this is my helping hand. She just is a lunatic. But oh my goodness. So we talked a little bit about the Bell's Phase before when we were over at Caleb's place, and how they are they're an arboreal species from Australia. This is a naturally occurring color morph, which is pretty sweet. Oh goodness. Yeah, so these guys love the opportunity to be able to climb around and have space to just have fun, right?
That's right.
What else can you tell us about the bells? A little camera shy. Yeah, they're a pretty cool species. They're not as social as some of the other monitor species can be, but that doesn't mean that with working with them, you can't make a nice tame animal, which, you know, this one's not that bad. They just don't like getting grabbed and picked up out of their cage. But they're also in a little bit of a smaller cage. In a bigger cage like this, they can relax and feel more secure. That goes a long way with helping to calm them down as well. So as time goes on, they're gonna be pretty sweet. So yeah, let's go get the mail, and then we'll talk a little bit more about these freaking awesome cages. And so again, in here, they're due for upgrades as well. But we have some crimson iguanas, which I don't know if I can open this or not. Here's some Crutchfield strain crimson. So he's got the female here. The male is way down there. You can kind of see his tail down there. Looks like she's got some eggs. She's got her nest box. So these guys all come out fertile. These should produce some super crimsons, which are just freaking awesome. Look how gorgeous that thing is. Gotta love some iguanas. Of course, the Crutchfield strain of the crimsons, developed by Tom Crutchfield, of course. So gorgeous. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Going up that driveway sucks, and I'm fat and out of shape. Man, look at that thing. Wish the male would show itself, but these guys are next for a really big enclosure upgrade. And so I just really want to show another angle of these cages because these things really are just absolutely insane. So just to see from the front here, so he's got these two big sliding doors, super easy to get in and out of. Obviously very easy to make sure everything is nice, tight, secured, lock everything from the front. But yeah, just to show just how big these freaking cages really are. I mean, there's just so much room in here. for they're a big monitor lizard, but they're not humongous, so they're going to get, anywhere from 4 to 6 feet, depending on the individual and all that. So, I mean, she's probably got a little bit of growing left to her. But yeah, these cages are just outrageous. So then there's this big water dish right there. He's saying still just has to get the plumbing done for it. So that way they'll have that opportunity that they can soak whenever they want to soak. Otherwise, we're going to put some little water dishes in here so that way they can drink. These guys are not like water monitors that absolutely need a giant thing of water. But it's just there so that they have it. Man, these things are just absolutely insane. It's a shame that the male doesn't want to come out of his little that log in there, but we moved him in so we could see them both out together. But he'll come out and he's gonna just absolutely love life in here. These freaking amazing cages that would put a lot of zoo enclosures to shame. And so getting this male, he was just hiding, so we just had to take out his whole big thing of cork bark here. Hey girlie, here comes your boyfriend. Okay, bye. Eventually he'll come out of here, hopefully. Honestly, that kind of works in there. Just secure that to that piece of wood right there. Okay, so while we wait for him to come out, so how big are these cages?
The total dimension is 12 by 7.5 by 10.
Sweet, so each individual cage is what, 12 by
So to break it up, it goes 6 by 5 by 7.5.
Right. That's solid. So I mean, even just for one of these animals, you don't want them in small cages. Just like any other monitor species, they're very, very active and they need the room to move. So doing something like this, in all reality, they have this huge, huge space. And again, just when she's ready to lay her eggs, or if he's being a butthole, separate them off, and they still each have plenty of room in here to do what they need to do.
Correct.
What is their hotspot like with these bulbs?
It's running about 110.
So they don't need nearly as high as like an Ackie or a water monitor or something crazy.
Correct.
Yeah, I know these guys are definitely a lot more cold tolerant than some other species.
Yeah, I have friends that keep them outside when it even gets to 0 degrees.
Really?
Just a heated box, and they're fine.
That's insane, man. Another reason to love monitor lizards. Not only are they incredibly intelligent, they've evolved to be able to, depending on the region that they're from, they've developed to be able to withstand, their climate. Being from Australia, of course, in the desert, nights in the desert are going to get a lot lower than, let's say, in Indonesia, where you're never going to drop below 75 degrees. And they're a little bit more arid, too, than what a water monitor is, right?
Yeah.
So they don't need high humidity, bunch of water, nothing like that.
Nope. They could do with a bowl. I did put a pool in. I just have to get it plumbed, just so I could give them something to soak in for shedding, which you see they're in shed now.
Right. It's a monitor, so that's a given. They're always in shed.
Right on.
Yeah, these are sweet. So we got 2 different basking spots in each cage with 3 halogen bulbs, which of course they blew. Like I said, Philips, sponsor me. So that way, yeah, they can bask without being near each other if they want to. And yeah, just everything about these cages are just made out of PVC. Got some sawmill wood to coat the sides to make it look really cool, give them places where they can grab and climb up onto. I see your butt. You don't even care, do you? Well, she's enjoying her basking spot, and he's still being a little weenie and not wanting to come out. Goodness gracious. But yeah, so I mean, these are really awesome lizards you don't see very often. I'll drop Brian's stuff down in the comments below, so hopefully when he has some babies soon, if you're looking for a Super Bells baby, be prepared though. These are not $50 lizards. Don't come calling his name unless you're looking to, you know what they're actually valued at, because these are not cheap lizards for everybody.
You got that right.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I'll put all his info below so you can follow him on social media and keep up with the progress on them. And of course, when babies come, if you're looking and you're in the market, get you a baby. Otherwise, as always, like, comment, and subscribe to us. We appreciate you very much, and we'll see y'all next time.